lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. It's your girl again, Adiola, and you're welcome to another video from Moments with D. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Adiola and this is Moments with D. We talk about lifestyle, living in the UK, immigration to the UK, tips to help you settle to the UK. Sometimes I share job insights on my Instagram or my Telegram community, and sometimes we share fun things as well. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, consider subscribing below. Click on the post notification bell so that you can get notifications whenever I post new videos. And as well, you can like and share with your friends as well so that this video also get recommended to some other people, and everybody gets value. So today, I'm sure from the title you're interested in what happened, how I lost such an amount of money and all that. So I'm going to bring you all the juicy details. For those that are already following me on my social media platform, I'm sure you've already seen some pictures on the trip. Did I finally go on that trip? Yes, I did. Do you want to know the details? Yes, I'm sure. So continue watching this video. Also on today's video as well, I'll be sharing with you documents that you require to get a Schengen visa if you're already a UK resident. I'm sure it's going to be something similar as well in Nigeria, but with some other documents, unique, peculiar to you be coming from Nigeria. Now, the Schengen country I particularly traveled to was Greece, particularly Santorini. Yes, it's always been on my bucket list for a while. So yeah, I went to Santorini, and I will just be sharing with you documents that you need to, provide to get your visa, how you can prepare for the trip, how to apply, the application process as well, getting your appointment dates, the lessons learned, so that you don't make such mistakes. Obviously, what I could have done better, and how I'll better prepare and plan for future trips as well. And I hope you also pick a thing or two as well from these videos. To the gist part. So yeah, sometime in March, and after my accommodation wahala and brouhaha, well, while still in the accommodation actually, I was just like, okay, this is my first birthday as a missus, and I wanted it to be grand. It's my first birthday, in the UK. I just wanted to do something fun, and Santorini has been on my list since like forever. So I knew it was expensive, but I just wanted something special for myself, and so I've been like thinking about going to Santorini for a while. So yeah, after I settled down, got my accommodation in April, I just thought, okay, fine, I think this is the right time to just go on this trip and all. And then I went online, I gathered all the documents that I saw, from various sites and all that, gathered all the documents, and then checked Google as well for Greece embassy around me, and I saw one in Edinburgh. If you don't know, I reside in Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. So I saw one in Edinburgh, and I was just like, okay, fine, since I work in Edinburgh, I can just always go during my break time and then just dash to the embassy, drop the documents, take my thumbprint. In my mind, I just thought like, now I'm in the United Kingdom, I'm in the abroad, it's supposed to come easy. If only I knew that I still had a green passport. So number one thing, now I'm going to be preparing the video. Like, I'll tell you, what I did and what I could have done better. So the number one mistake I made was I didn't get the official website to actually visit. So all I just did was just put it on Google Documents to provide, when you want to travel to Greece, something like that. Just put that on Google. And so I just picked information here and there. And the second thing as well was, so on the websites that I also used, I used like this. There was a website I saw from the Google search that I did. It was also like, should I say, it was a Schengen website, but it wasn't the official website for the application. I don't know if you get what I mean. So yeah, this site just provided like general overview, but wasn't the official website. So let me continue the gist now. So I carried on my documents, and then I scheduled the time that I was going to go to the Edinburgh embassy like I saw. But now the thing is, because I work hybrid, so I wasn't going to work every day of the week. So the days I was at work, I was very busy, I didn't have time to go. So that kind of like dragged a bit, and I just felt like since what I also saw on that website was it was going to take 15 days to get everything out. So I felt like, oh, there was no reason to start preparing. And this was still April now. What am I rushing for? Come on, I got all the time in the world. If only again I knew. Then I finally had time to go to, take time during break, and then I went to the embassy in Edinburgh. And then I was told that it was just a consulate, like should I say, it wasn't like an embassy like that. It was just like maybe for people that have already started processing, or you're a diplomat, something like that, to just drop off document and something like. So it wasn't like, it wasn't like a TLS, or you walk in and do all that. So they don't do all the visa processing. Exactly, they don't do all the visa processing and application in the consulate. So it was just more like a drop off, pick up kind of place, and for some diplomats and all that. So that was the first shocker. And then the lady was now like, okay, I had to put it so she could give me the official phone number to, and the official URL as well for Schengen visa application, and I can go through that, because I showed her the one I said I saw on Google, and she was like, oh yeah, that was actually a website, but that was not the official website for visa application. So yes, I got the phone number, and then I tried putting a call through, and then okay, it had to be a paid call. Well, me, I didn't do paid services when I was applying for my UK visa, so I know that. But after I got here, I knew that okay, you could do a paid call to TLS and all that. So it was something like that kind of paid call. So I put the call through, and I was referred to, press the button, the number for the particular country I was going to, which is Greece. And then I was now told, okay, I had to like go to that website and first apply. So I had printed the application form from the other website that I saw, that I was going to just put that in and all. But now I had to like go to this new official website that I got, and I had to like apply, put in my application, and then book online an appointment. And then that was where the problem started. I was like, wait, I thought I already had filled my application and add your date and all that. I filled my application on that one. I printed it out and everything, like, but the guy was like, I had to do it again. So prior to this time, mind you, part of the document I required was my flight ticket and my hotel booking. So I had already booked my flight and hotel prior to, so those were part of the document I carried to the embassy, the consulate embassy in Edinburgh. So I already done all that, and my flight was already booked, like fixed. I paid for my travel insurance as well, fixed. So I put in the new application, and then it was time to book an appointment. So I'll be showing you the application process, and everything.
So you get on the website. So this is what the landing page looks like, and then you just proceed to the drop down, and you see, so you apply online, and when you click apply online, it takes you to this place. So you kind of like just go through the overview and click here to select the VAC near you. So like I said, I was in Edinburgh, so I just clicked here and I picked the Edinburgh VAC. So you have to like create a new account. So when you create new account, you have to like put a password, your name, you verify the password, then your email and the country you're living in. So that's UK, being a UK resident. And then you just select the VAC here. So I selected Edinburgh, like I said before. So after you like do that, you then click on done, and your account will be selected. So this is where you just select, like there's London, there's Manchester, and then there is Edinburgh. So I just clicked on like Edinburgh, put your phone number there, and just verify the information again, and then you submit. So once you've done that, then you can just go ahead. So here now, being that I already have an account, so I have to like go back. So this is where you like schedule the appointment. You click schedule the appointment again, and then you just have to go through this. So if you already booked, like you already have like maybe your documents and you've purchased your tickets and all this, that's like the emergency line you have to like go through, or which I later did as you watch the video further. So so you just like go through this information, and then you try to just log in. So this is the login page. So after you have created your account, you just put in your password, and your username. You create your own unique username, and then you just click on login or sign in, and yeah, so it just brings you to the next page where you already have like you can see your information, your that's where you see your application form, that the one you then have to like print and go ahead with to your TLS appointment. So yeah, when you get to the appointment, you click on book an appointment. You pick the type of visa, which is a short stay visa in my own case. So that's the type C. You select that, and then you scroll through, your booking, what are you booking as. Then you check the calendar, and then you see your calendar. You pick the available dates and all. Then you put your phone number so that they can reach you on that. Send a confirmation mail and all. So my phone number was put there. You select the time. They will show you the available times will be there, but the ones that are not available will be blurred out, so you can see the ones that are not available over there. You just reconfirm your information, and you go ahead and submit that. So that's how to book the appointment.
Only for me to click on booking an appointment, and I saw that dates were filled till July. Shocker. I was shocked. I was sad. Now, my birthday was for the 15th of June. I had booked my flight for the 14th because we're supposed to go on the 14th. And yeah, so I booked my flight, and like I mentioned earlier, I stay in Glasgow, so I was supposed to fly from Glasgow was expensive, flight from Edinburgh was way expensive, but flight from London was actually cheaper considering the time that we booked. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to London, chill with, because I traveled with my sister and friend IBK. Shout out to IBK. So I was like, okay, I'll just chill with IBK, just groove London, like go over the weekend, enjoy London a bit, work on Monday, then I was supposed to travel on Tuesday. That was the plan. So I booked my trip to London. I had booked my flight to Santorini. I had booked my hotel to Santorini. I had paid for my travel insurance. I had literally done everything. All I needed was just to get the visa. And then because I still felt like it was 15 days, so alarm wasn't buzzing in my head until it was time to book the application. I be the appointment date, and I didn't see any date till July. How is there no date till July to Greece? Is everybody going to Greece? Because I thought like everybody would go somewhere else. Why? I mean, we're supposed to be traveling from Edinburgh self to get an appointment. Oh no. So I was so sad. I was super worried. Then while if you saw in the video the application process, you see if you already have your flight booked and everything, like you could send this emergency or this mail and put in your name and with your flight ticket and everything to a particular email address. So I did that. I put everything together and I sent them like, okay, I'd already booked my flight. Hey, if you are sitting there for that one, maybe I diplomat, because nobody responded to that mail. It wasn't even acknowledged. Automatic response, aside the automatic, like nobody even responded to that mail. So I sent it, I waited, then I resent again. This time, nothing. And I did not have the 3 weeks safe to even be waiting. So I was super worried. Then I had to put a call through again. Literally, like there was nothing they could do. I just have to like move my flights. So while I now put a call through, then what I now did was, okay, then I told him that, okay, I had already sent that emergency mail and everything, giving the reference I got and all that, like, if there's anything they could do. So the guy now sent me like another email address where I was supposed to forward all that to. So I did that, and then I was able to get like an emergency fix for like, I think a week prior to my travel date. Hey, Jesus. A week prior to my travel date, what I want to do, I was super agitated. But then, okay, I got all documents together, went for my appointment, and it was still a work day. So I took like some time off work, including my break. I went there, and then the queue that I saw. Hey! I don't know, please, if any of you are like maybe applied to any Schengen country from the UK, drop in the comments. Was there like queue in from where you applied? Like drop your location, and they're like, how was your experience? Because my own experience in Edinburgh, hey Jesus. So what made it worse was in Edinburgh, it wasn't like, okay, there was like segments or categorization to say, okay, you that you apply for Greece like this or no. So people that were going to Denmark, Sweden, all of us, it was same set of people that were attending to us. So they were just calling the number, like after they've called like maybe to Greece, they will call to Denmark, call to Poland, call to Sweden. So it was something like that. So it wasn't like, oh, okay. So even though my number was like, I think I was number 7 or 10 or something, was like this, it should come in saying, sorry, sis. I didn't know that. If had I known that, okay, so I would like, it was something like that. In the morning, I would have left Glasgow earlier to arrive Edinburgh on time, you know, go and pick my number, then go to work, then come back during break. But me, I was here in the UK now, you know, things is supposed to be smooth and all. I just lounged and bounced. I was so confident I didn't even go with my laptop. I was so sure that I took Uber straight down. I was just supposed to, they should attend to me quickly. I take Uber back. For my mind, I planned my time. Sorry, it's not applicable. Even though I got a time slot, even when I got the ticket for my time, there was a time slot on it. Sorry, oh, is it not when they called your number that you will go? Oh, my sisters and brothers in the Lord, I waited and waited. I had to go back to work. You know, took another Uber again. And if you know how much Uber and taxi cost in the UK, you pity a sister. Took Uber again, went back to work, picked my laptop, came back to start working there. I waited till 4 o'clock. Like, I was literally, so, you know, as at 4, they were not allowing more people in. So I was literally like the last, when I was attended to, I think we're only maybe like 5. The place was already super scanty. When I got back, like, the place was super scanty. I was just there. I was sad. I was frustrated. It was a Friday. So I was even like really hoping that, okay, you know, they will attend. No, sorry, it was a Thursday. So I was really hoping that, you know, they will just do all the works. And then if you can still even get to like London on Monday, then they will attend. That is how, when I now got to the guy that attended to me, was like, okay, what's my name, nationality, Nigeria. It now looked at my flight tickets. So I think like on the system, I think it already saw that the emergency, like I already booked ahead and all that. I wasn't like, am I sure I'm still going on this trip? I said yes. He said it's sorry to announce that I cannot go on that trip. That's why if I wasn't with a Nigerian national, it would have, you know, been better. But sorry, I'm a national, so it even takes longer for I had booked flights. I had booked flight, like trip to London, trip to Santorini. How? When I was super sad. I was just like, is there anything I can do? He said no, nothing can be done. I just had to like by submitting all the documents. There's this checklist for the documents that were requested for on the official website that I put earlier. The link on the screen is also in the description box. I'll also like list the documents on the screen as well. So you're supposed to fill the application form that I said I filled earlier. You're supposed to fill it, ensure that all the, you know, information you have on your application form obviously is correct. Then you're supposed to include your 3 months bank statement. Now 3 months, like from 1st of that month or the first of the 3 months that you want to use. Because, so I'm saying this because while I did my own application, I did March, April, May bank statement. But because my March bank statement, I started transaction on the accounts I use, I started transaction on the 7th. So I had to like provide additional bank statement for February. So basically that's what I'm just, so it has to be 3 months full 3 months bank statement. And for Greece, you needed like a minimum of £40 per day. That was like the estimated amount that they expected you to spend like during the trip for per day. So you need like to show a bank statement that's showing that amount, so for the duration of your stay. So for me now, that was £40. I plan to spend 5 nights, so that was like £200. So they needed to see like that kind of traction like on your account, like you could afford to actually like afford your stay in the country. Yeah, something like that. So that was that's what they're actually trying to look for in your bank statement. Then you need your flight booking, booked flights, not intending to book or in your cart or something, like booked flights round trip, so they need to like see your going and your return ticket basically. So you need a round trip flight, then accommodation for the period. So now know that I booked like a tourism visa. So you that maybe you got an invite, it's also tourism, but maybe you got invited, you know, the accommodation you're going to be proving will be your host's accommodation, and then they will be getting documents and all, you know, confirm your relationship with the host and everything. All that will also be in the form. So they will already ask you from the form, like, okay, are you going by yourself? Is it a business trip? Is it company sponsored? You know, and all that. So whatever you tick will also determine your you know, other peculiar informations that you will be asked to provide, or other peculiar document that you'll be asked to provide. So I'm speaking to this from my own point of view, knowing that I wasn't invited. I was just going for you know, on tourism, you know, to Santorini, and it wasn't like an invite or a sponsored trip and all. So if you are also like getting sponsored like by your company and all that, you know, you're just supposed to like provide maybe the company details, proof and of all that, and not necessarily your bank account. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So it might still be this. What I'm trying to just say is that this document is still peculiar to your own visit type and you know, routes and all that. So yeah, so your proof of accommodation. So for me, it was the hotel, my hotel booking for the duration of my stay as well. That's that hotel, that booking confirmation still. So everything has to be like confirmed. It's not like what you intend to go, because yes, on your application form you're going to put your the hotel address, you know, the phone number, the email, like you're going to put that there. So it's not like you just say hotel in Santorini, just can one random hotel, put it there. No, because this will also like be verified. So yeah, your hotel confirmation, then your travel insurance as well. So you need to actually like get a travel insurance for the duration of your stay. It's actually very easy from that website. If you check the website, the Schengen website, you can see like I think about 2 or 3 of them was actually even listed there, like recommended or, you know, suggested insurance companies that you can use to just book your travel insurance. And it's very easy, very straightforward. The one I booked was about I think 17 euros, about 15 pounds thereabout. Then charges maybe 16 pounds or something. So just it's actually quite cheap. Then so you book that. Then you need a letter from your employer, so like a confirmation that you're on holidays, you know, you're a staff. What role are you in the organization? What do you do? How long have you been an employee? What's your like annual salary? Like just something to show that okay, you're a permanent staff, you're going to come back when you go and all that. So you're not just going to abscond or run away in their country, something like that. So you just need that letter. And if you're a student, so you can just provide like a letter from your school as well. Okay, you're on holiday, you know, a letter showing that you're a student of the school, you know, your duration of your course, you're on holiday or not, or something, whatever it is, the reason why you're going, but a letter from the school on the school's letterhead, stamped and signed. And then you also need your resident permit, you know, your BRP front and back page. You need your international passport as well. So I think your BRP still has to have like 3-month validity after you come back from the Schengen country you are visiting. So after your date of return, you are still supposed to have like 3 months validity to still be able to like, so that you know they are not sending you back at the the entrance or something like. So you still need like 3 months validity. So you just need that like your BRP to show all that, and they can verify that as well. Then your international passport still has to be valid as well. I think maybe 3 months validity on your international passport as well upon your return and all that. And then what other document did I provide? 2 passport photographs. I did one over Sabi documents. I got my tax statements, you know, and I printed it, but they did not ask me. But because I saw it in that other website, I didn't want to just go there and then I would be told that sorry, one thing, so I printed. I also saw in that other website as well. So another thing I did was I wrote you know, a letter to the consulate stating what I want to go there and everything. They did not ask me. That was I just did Wasabi. I just printed it. Nobody asked me anything. So I'm just looking at the letter. Nobody asked me. This is the certificate as well, the tax certificate. Nobody asked me. So then your original document, definitely, you know, you have to like go with your photocopy, because like your resident permit, they will not collect it from you. You have to just go with the copy. But your passport, they will collect that one from you. So not that you can't do photocopy there, but it's actually expensive. Yeah, because I think I wanted to print out the February bank statement and then print it out, but It was expensive. Shame that I've spent Uber, go and come. And I was still going to take Uber, go again, because I had already booked my return to Glasgow that same day. So, and so that I would meet my boss appointment and all that. Like, it was just the one that I spent. Yeah, so at the VFS, that's like the TLS here. So that's where you will go for your appointment, you know, your biometrics and all that. So at the VFS, it cost me, the visa fee itself is £68, and then there's a service fee of £25.5, and then delivery fee of £14.95, then SMS or email fee of, like, they didn't ask you for option if you want SMS or not, they just charge you. So everything was a total of £110.4, and that, then I got a receipt for that. I don't know if you can see it. So I got a receipt for that, and then that was it. So that was like the total I paid, aside my Uber going on, like the total for visa application. Then I submitted all these documents and everything was just put together. And you know, then I was told that I should not raise my hopes, I just have to like move my trip. So I waited though. Trust me now, that's how it fits. I waited. I was still very, very hopeful, because that was like the only plan I had for my birthday. I didn't have any other thing planned, nothing, not a thing planned. So I waited and waited and waited, and birthday came. That was why if you've not seen the video of my birthday, I'll link it up here, you can watch it. So that was why, like, on my birthday I didn't have anything planned, because you know, I'd already booked my leave at work, it had been approved, but I still worked because there was just nothing to do and I was sad. I didn't even, like, my husband already planned gifts. He had sent it to IBK, you know, like how they were going to like surprise me in Santorini and all that, but then I didn't go. So now, another place I lost money. On Monday or Tuesday, I got a call from like from the embassy or from Greece, whatever. Like, I needed to like show another travel insurance for my new dates, another hotel booking for the new dates, another flight booking for the new dates. Oh my god. So at this time, you know, I was still very, very hopeful. So from that information, I just knew that, okay, meaning that for them to make, so they said that like I needed to provide that for them to make a decision on my profile, be on my application and all that. So I just knew that, like, at this point, I think that was already like maybe my birthday or even the day before my birthday. So I just, like, at that point there was no hope. When I got the mail, then I had to now reschedule and rebook. So before, when I wanted to book this flight, when I wanted to book this flight, and me and IBK were looking at this thing. We saw where, you know, you could book this flexible flights. Is it flexible? I can't remember the name right now, but you could book this flight for an additional fee. There's like this insurance that you can change your flights, you know, within a stipulated period, but you can change without any additional charges or something. You know, there's just like an insurance that covers you. Just, I think it was like 70 or 100 pounds extra that I could have paid to have. I was like, what would make me to not go on this trip? Hey, even the heaven is falling. Heaven did not even fall before I not go on this trip. Yeah, so I didn't pay that, and because of that, I outrightly lost. Like, I had to book a fresh flight. I didn't get any money back, no refund, no nothing, because, you know, I was the one that didn't make it. It wasn't like it was the flight or something. So because I didn't book flexi or flexible, whatever, that insurance, that additional £70 or something that could have just booked, I lost outrightly on the money for my flight. Hotel, another lesson I learned. So, like, when you're going on a trip, you could actually, there are some hotels that, you know, they will give you like maybe 3 days to your arrival or even 2 days to your arrival before you can cancel. And, you know, there are some hotels that also have free cancellation. I did, you know, I was looking for the place you will get, you know, the juicy Santorini pictures, you know, all those places that we used to see in the pictures. I just wanted to live the life. I just wanted to enjoy that picture perfect life. But sorry, so I wasn't particular about looking at those free cancellation and all those, the days before you can cancel and everything. So we just wanted the life. Like, I wanted to chop the life. But sorry, so I the hotel we booked, they have free cancellation. And at the time we weren't worried when we booked it, because we felt like everything was just going to go fine. And really, what really influenced me, if I was applying from Nigeria, I would have applied Tete, because I know that. But I just thought that they should believe in the UK. If UK can give me visa, these people shouldn't take time. If UK can say I am worthy enough to have their BRPs, but sorry. Like, I just felt like it would be easier, or it would have, like, the process would be faster, and the 15 days would be 15 days and all. I didn't know that 15 days was for people that don't have green passports. So my hotel cancellation, I lost money from that as well. I'm putting the amount I lost like on the screen. So I lost money from that as well, and I had to book another travel insurance. Then my flight to London as well. I didn't go to London. I was just pressured. I was just sad at how everything turned out, and the amount of money like I was losing. This is money that we used to tour and chop Santorini life, and I was literally just throwing it away. So I was just super sad, and I just didn't want to. So I didn't go to London as well. So I think the flight then to London was like £60 or something to and fro. So I lost that. 60, is this £60? I'll be £80. I can't remember. But like, I'll check. I'll put the right amount. But if I just paid attention to the hotel, picked hotel with free cancellation, I would have lost that money, because I'll just cancel and that would have just been it. Then if I had actually picked like, this flexi flight, this thing, I would have just rescheduled my flight and then just give them the new day, and that would have been an issue. Then also, even in the travel insurance, you can also pick like this. That travel insurance too has like that flexi something too, that I can just maybe to reschedule or for a longer duration or something. I could have just picked that too as well, and I would end up not losing all the money I lost. But no, I didn't do that. So that's how I lost all the money that I shall lost. Well, this is the end of the video. I'll be bringing you another video of how my trip now went, like the details of the trip, and I'm sure that will be like part 1, part 5, because I spent like 5 days in Santorini, guys, and I want to give you guys all that details. But I hope you're able to learn like 1 or 2 things in this video. So if you are planning your trip to any other country as well, like especially if you have green passport, because see, IBK that I traveled with, when I'm giving you the gist of how that travel went, you will hear all that details. But like, she's a British co. Like, that red passport did not have stress, or now it's now blue sharp, but that red passport, like, they were just, so there was no stress. But with your green passport, like, you have to be extra ready. So then maybe another thing I should have done was, maybe till I got like a different passport, I should have just go to countries that are free for Nigerians. If you don't see countries that you can actually go as a Nigerian, that you can receive visa free or visa on arrivals in Nigeria, I have it on my TikTok. I'll put the link to my TikTok profile. You can go and check it out there. Maybe I should have just gone to country like that. And at the time, even Turkey, you can have this, you can get this e-visa from Turkey. Maybe I could have just picked Turkey and go to Turkey and have fun there. Me that I was not planning Turkey for the next one, and they removed Nigeria. Sad. But yeah, maybe I should have just gone to Turkey, but I just wanted to go to Santorini, guys. And yeah, it was beautiful. Oh, the sunset was ash. Don't worry, I'll bring you full gist. Guys, I'll bring you full gist. But yeah, so these are the lessons I learned, and I just thought to put it out there. So the documents are required. I'll also list that in the description box. I'll put that on the screen as well, so you can just check that out. If you have learned a thing or two on this video, don't hesitate to like, share with your friends as well. Like, I see on social media lots and lots of people that information that I've put out there, and they are still suffering from, and I'm just wondering, like, what are their friends doing? Are they not following me, or they are not sharing like you people? Share, subscribe, like, comment as well. Just tell me I'm doing a good job. Just encourage me to do more, because it's those comments, those likes that keeps me going. Till my next video, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Hey, till my next video, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I love you guys. Bye. Stay blessed.